Now let's switch gears and learn about two modern approaches to leadership, starting with charismatic leadership. This type of leadership is the kind that draws people to a leader like a magnet. Here are some of the characteristics of charismatic leaders. Two of the most commonly mentioned charismatic leaders are Barack Obama and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Listen to a few of their speeches online and you can see and hear evidence of all 5 of these qualities you see in the bullet points. Charismatic leaders articulate a vision and a set of goals that are both appealing and memorable. You will sometimes find followers of charismatic leaders reiterating, repeating word for word, the message that a charismatic leader sends. These kinds of leaders will come up with slogans and repeat them over and over and over again until the followers are repeating that same phrase. Charismatic leaders are also courageous and confident about the vision, which makes their followers feel confident and courageous and secure in their jobs. They also generate enthusiasm among their followers by expressing their own passion for the organization itself and for the vision and goals. Charismatic leaders encourage creative thinking, and they encourage their people to take some risks and try out new ideas. Finally, these types of leaders are sensitive to what their followers want and need. They use empathy to build a connection with their people, and then they tailor their words and actions to fulfill these wants and needs. This type of leadership tends to emerge in 2 situations. First, when the follower's task has an ideological component. For instance, it tends to emerge in political and religious communities. Second, when the environment involves a high degree of stress and uncertainty, like when a business has just been created or when nations face a crisis. Some charismatic leaders don't act in the best interest of their followers and organizations, and they instead behave in ways that allow them to meet their own personal goals. Managers who fudge the numbers to get a bonus are acting in their own best interest. And interestingly, narcissistic people also tend to exhibit charismatic behaviors more so than the typical average person. The bottom line is that we need to be careful when following charismatic leaders, and we need to be careful in trying to become a charismatic leader. Charisma is not the only thing that's important to success and effectiveness. The most effective approach, the most comprehensive approach to leadership is the one we will cover next. And it's also the last approach that we will cover in this video.